Like you've been talking about 50 strong, 50 wise, and telling me about this passion for education. What is it that you study in Minnesota State University, or what is your passion?
Well, my passion is literature. I enjoy writing. I see myself, someday maybe, creating more chapters into my legacy in terms of writing books. I'm taking a branch of writing short stories towards novel. I'm also working on my third book, which is titled, Quest for Blessing, the way God made me. It's just a branch off from my first book, The Tears of My Father, and I'm moving on to, a lot more, detailed work in terms of, being more poetic, but in terms of that, we're taking it now to the literature side of it, where I'm telling the story in poetic format, but it won't be a short, it'll be like an epic novel, storytelling,
Okay.
type of life.
And these are going to be two different books, or is it the same book that talks about your life in a poetic way?
Well, Quest for Blessing, it's a different type of book. That one will be telling a story about where I was born, how I came to be, how I came to doing what I have been doing, just my journey itself. So that's why it's titled Quest for Blessing, the way how God made me.
All right. And how does what relationship is there with the Quest for Blessing and 50 strong, 50 wise?
Well, you see, because the relation to that is that Quest for Blessing, it has a strong foundation into 50 strong, 50 wise, and also into The Tears of My Father, because The Tears of My Father, I started working on it when I was about 7th grade.
That's very impressive.
So yes, I worked on it when I was in 7th grade. So all the poetic stories that's in The Tears of My Father also can be found into the new book, but it won't be a complete story that was in The Tears of My Father. Now it'll be a complete, more detail explaining why that poem came about, what was the occasion of that poem, the meaning of it, and why I chose to write that poem in that manner.
All right. And what else have you found? What else have you done in Minnesota State University apart from 50 strong, 50 wise?
Well, that's quite the list, as most would say. Well, just to name a few, I have been very, very active in this university. I've given back, in terms of being, student leaders. I've been a student leader in several organizations. I've also, founded my own organization here called Voice and Vision, and Voice and Vision is also a place where student myself who will find a way into entertaining their talent in terms of poetry, singing, dancing, collective work of that background, to just further themselves, finding themselves what they are supposed to be on this world and what their purpose, as I have found mine.
I have a very interesting question here from your Facebook feed. It's one of your fans. They say, Shaka, could you give us a poem right now, like right off the bat?
Right off the bat. Well, this would be something. I mean, I've done this many times. So if I was to give something right off the bat, if the vision of God is what I am, then I'm seeing the vision of human being. And reality is what I make it. Then reality is what we are. Human is what I am, and that's how God made me. I can't be right, but I can't be wrong. I am just me. That's how God made me.
That is something. That is something, Mr. Mansaray. So if I was to ask you, what are your other hobbies apart from writing, or apart from taking children to school? Do you have any family? Are you a married man? Are you single?
No, I'm not. I'm not married. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids, so I'm single. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not attached, but I love my mother. So my mother is like my main subject right now in my life. Sorry, ladies.
I have another question here from one of your fans on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay.
They want to know where they could get your maybe your poetry or your books? They say, where can we find your material?
Oh, well, my materials are usually found on my fan page, which is Sheka Mansaray, which is on Facebook, and also my Twitter, or you can go to my blog as well, Sheka Mansaray / spoken word, or you can just go to my Facebook, I have just a lot of information posted on it as well. So anyway, just enter my name on Facebook, or you can Google the first name and last name of mine. So Sheka Mansaray on Google, you should find everything in there.